Hello, everyone, and welcome to our program titled HMRA Members Save with Total Energy Solutions and Procurement. My name is Jane Seagraves Sidebottom, Vice President of Marketing at APPI Energy, and I'm your moderator for today's webcast. Please note that all participant lines are muted. Please submit your questions anytime during the session by using the Q&A box on the bottom of your screen. Simply type your question and click the send button next to the box. Our presenter today is Dan Flaherty, Senior Energy Consultant with APPI Energy. And joining us as well this morning is Susan Jones, Executive Director of HMRA. So welcome, Susan. Let's get started.
Great, thanks for having me. I'd like to introduce the presenter today, Dan Flaherty. Dan and I have been working together helping other HMRA members save money and create budget certainty for their businesses. He was just at our Spring Trade Expo where he presented to our attendees, and I'm thinking since all of you couldn't join, we thought it would be a great way for you to join us today and take advantage of fellow members' knowledge and insights into the local energy markets. APPI has been a member of HMRA for a really long time, and I've enjoyed that relationship because I've watched them help members save money, a lot of money. So yes, they do provide electricity and natural gas procurement, but now they're also rolling out an energy solutions division, and that's for efficiency projects and for improved sustainability. In fact, last year they were instrumental in the solar project with the town of Ocean City. So I hope that you enjoy the program today, and we'll have some questions at the end of the program. So Dan, all you.
Great. Thanks, Susan, and thank you everyone for joining us. Again, as Susan mentioned, I'm a senior energy consultant here at APPI, working with quite a few different businesses in the U.S. as well as a great focus on the Ocean City area. So just wanted to go through a few slides with you, describe where we work, what we do, and how we can help you as a member of HRMA to reduce energy costs. So this first slide here is just a footprint of where we work. We do a lot in Maryland and Delaware, especially on the Eastern Shore, but just to give you an idea, that's not our only area that we work in. We have customers in every state that is deregulated for energy purchasing. So states that have energy choice for either electricity or natural gas. As you can see, most of the mid-Atlantic and Northeast, you can buy both electricity and natural gas. Ohio, Illinois, Texas are all open markets for electricity and natural gas. And then a lot of the southern states, some of the Midwest and California, you can buy natural gas, and there's limited opportunities for electricity. So just wanted to give you an idea. We're not only in Maryland, but we do business across the U.S. So this first chart just is to give you an idea of where energy market prices go. This is the PJM day-ahead averages. So PJM stands for Pennsylvania, Jersey, Maryland, and that is the grid system that we are on for electricity. So as you can see, there's a lot of volatility in the energy market. There's some pretty big spikes that occurred over the last several years, and that's usually due to a weather event like a polar vortex or a hurricane. So this is what we want to avoid, and why we go out to market and look for fixed price solutions from suppliers, just to avoid any of these market spikes. If you are on a variable rate or with the utility and are subject to one of these spikes, it could definitely wipe out your budget for the year. So my solutions usually help you to pick a fixed price that will set your budget so you're not subject to market volatility like this. And then this is just another graph showing natural gas prices, which are also pretty volatile. Electricity is correlated with natural gas, so you'll see when natural gas prices go up, so will electricity prices. They're pretty close to each other. Natural gas is actually the commodity that's traded, and then electricity will mimic that. So also a pretty volatile market that we want to avoid price spikes in. So we kind of look at fixed price solutions for natural gas as well. This is a map of Ocean City. It's kind of hard to see, but just to give you an idea of the areas where Sandpiper is going and installing the natural gas lines and their predicted time frame. So down at the bottom here is downtown Ocean City, all the way up to Route 90. Already has natural gas, and then up to about 94th Street on the ocean side has natural gas already. And Sandpiper is coming down from 145th Street to around 100th Street now, installing natural gas. So I have heard customers in the 100th Street area already are hooked up, so they're definitely ahead of schedule. We can help you to look at pricing for natural gas now to compare against Sandpiper. This is just our procurement process. So to give you an idea of what we focus on, we are our one-stop shop for procurement for electricity and natural gas. We kind of try to take everything off your hands and handle the requests to the suppliers, review the pricing, and negotiate the contracts. Just to give you a quick idea, we'll collect your bills from you, just a recent and complete bill copy for electricity, natural gas, any meter you may have. Then we will evaluate energy pricing and trends to help you with market timing. We submit the RFP to all suppliers. So we have about 36 vetted and approved suppliers. There's hundreds of suppliers available, and we do our due diligence on each and recommend only top tier suppliers that we think are worth doing business with. Our program is no upfront cost or obligation, so I'll put together the pricing, the analysis, the recommendation, review everything for you, present it to you, and then it would be your choice to move forward with what we recommend or not. So no obligation there. Also, what we do is review the pricing discovery with you. So I'll provide a complete proposal with multiple options on there, review all the pricing with you, then help identify the best price, contract length, and review that with you to make sure it's everything that you want specifically. Negotiate the contract. So that's part of my job as well, is to help you negotiate contract terms. Sometimes there's terms on there that may not work for your business, or you want something specific, and that would be how I'm available to you, is to help you look at the contract and the terms and negotiate all that custom to your needs. We always advocate for you, never utility or suppliers. So we have access to all the suppliers. If one isn't working well with us, then I can go to another one and try to negotiate prices with them for you instead. This is a sample of our electricity price discovery. So just to give you an idea of the number of suppliers that are available, this is just a handful of them, and multiple term lengths, 12 through 48 months. You can see that there's some pretty good price variation there. So definitely worth looking at multiple options from suppliers. Sometimes we can identify sweet spots in pricing. So maybe an 18-month term or a 22-month term might show some more favorable pricing than just the standard 12 or 24 or 36. That would be my job to help identify that for you as well. We want to make everything comparable, so we get all the pricing on the same day. It's a green apples to green apples comparison. If there's some variation in the supplier's contract, we'll list it on the notes section. So each supplier can bill differently. Some bill through the utility, some bill separately. That would be your choice. Then also they have what's called 100% swing, so you can use 100 above or below what your current historical usage is. Some do 25, but we try to stick to 100% swing. And then if there's any specific contract language that you would need to be aware of, we listed in the notes section as well. So just a variety of prices from suppliers, and we try to help you identify the best fixed price. This is an example of our natural gas price discovery. So there are limited suppliers in Ocean City, but still a pretty good amount to review. 5 or 6 suppliers available for natural gas in Ocean City, and we go out to all of them, negotiate the prices, and then compare against Sandpiper. And of course, that's no obligation or upfront cost to you. So I'll put together the analysis, the pricing, and recommendation, and then it would be your choice to move forward. This is estimated natural gas savings example. So just a quick example of a medium-sized condo building would use around 4,500 decatherms annually. The price to compare from Sandpiper was $12.85 per decatherm. We went out to market and looked at supplier prices and found $3.50 fixed per decatherm. So comparing what you would have paid annually with Sandpiper to what you would pay with the new supplier, it was a $42,000 cost reduction, around 72% cost savings. So pretty significant, definitely worth having us look at. And just so you know, Sandpiper is the utility. They deliver the natural gas. They're responsible for it getting to your business. They'll always have a charge for the delivery. So we're not taking customers away from them. They're still responsible for servicing the lines and making sure everything's going smoothly to you. We're just simply shopping out the rate. If you speak with Sandpiper, they'll also recommend that you look at supplier pricing just because of the huge savings available. So that's where we come in and what we want to help you with. Just review what's available, and then my job is to try to find the best savings for you. So this is a little bit about our customer service team. Just to give you an idea, we do not sign you up on a contract and then never speak with you again. We have a full customer service team, and I'm always available as well. So we're here before and after the contract to help you with any of your needs. Just to give you an idea, we help with the supplier transitions. So you sign the contract, we help with the enrollment and make sure everything goes smooth. And then once you get your first bill, we can review that for you, make sure all the charges are correct. We deal with supplier and utility interactions. So instead of you staying on hold with the supplier, trying to get answers, or trying to call Delmarva Power and figure out who to speak with, we do have direct contacts with the suppliers and some of the utilities. So use us as your resource, and we'll go out and get the answers for you so you can handle your business day-to-day activities. We also help with the renewals. So part of my job is to identify future opportunities for purchasing, constantly looking at market pricing and future cost reductions. So I'll reach out to you and let you know when the best time to renew your contract is. If there's a good opportunity in the market, I'm always looking at that. So I'll be on top of that for you. This is about our Energy Solutions division. So as Susan mentioned, we have a whole new operation for energy efficiencies, a specific team focusing on all of that. So not only do we handle the procurement, but also anything energy efficiency related, utility rebates, LED lighting retrofits. We have contractors available, HVAC upgrades, solar projects, facility audits, benchmarking, and also demand response programs. So anything energy efficiency related, we can help you with that as well. We can help determine what utility rebates are available for you. If you're not sure what efficiency upgrades you should do, we can do a free utility and facility audit for you and identify things. Or if you want someone to come out and look at your lighting, we can do that as well. So plenty of options available. We're not just energy procurement anymore, but also energy efficiency, and have access to many different suppliers and resources for you. This is just the idea of our customer client base. We have over 2,100 commercial and industrial clients, also government entities. We work with 421 customers in Maryland alone, including the town of Ocean City. We have 10 billion kWh under electricity management, 18 million decatherms under natural gas management, and 42 employees headquartered in Salisbury, Maryland, so not far from Ocean City. I'm actually in Delaware, so just down the road from Ocean City, and always available to stop by and review things with you at any time. And thank you very much.
I know one thing I would like to add is that you guys deal with a number of associations all across the country. So it's not like you're just in Salisbury. You're all over the country dealing with lots of members from different organizations, helping people out all over the world, correct?
Right. So I've been doing this for 11 years and work with all types of businesses, from huge manufacturers to small mom and pop restaurants and stores. So have a lot of experience in working with diversified clients. So, through our association endorsements, I have experience with pretty much every business.
Great. So one of the questions that has come in is, what if a member is currently in a contract? What should they do? What happens?
Sure. So that's a pretty common question. I would expect that everyone's in a contract. That makes sense. And I'm here as your resource to review that. So I can check to see what you're paying, if you're paying the right rate, and then compare against what's available for the future. So there's always opportunity. I'll look at anything and let you know if what you're paying is good, or if there's future opportunity available now, or if we should wait. So always worth looking at. You can always send me your info and I can tell you whether or not you should do something now.
Great. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that answer. And wanted to let you know, we did get another question in from one of the participants. The question is there a minimum usage for natural gas to switch to a competitive user?
Sure. So natural gas does have requirements for switching to a third-party supplier, but it's always worth looking at. I can look at your bills and determine if you meet the requirements or not. So it's always worth sending to me. I'll take a look at it and then let you know if there's any opportunity available, and then we'll go from there.
And another quick question that I heard was, how about residential? I know we're talking business today, but do you guys work with residential customers as well?
We do not, for the most part, unless the residential account is somehow included with the business. So that would be the only way we can include residential.
Thank you.
Yep.
Great. And with that minimum, Dan, that one example that you showed with the natural gas reduction of $40-some-odd thousand, how big of a customer was that?
So that was a medium-sized condo building. So not not a super large user. It also probably equivalent to a medium-sized restaurant. So 4,500 decatherms is pretty average, not huge. So most people will qualify for in that range.
Great. Okay, good. Well, I think for today, that really sums up the questions that we had. And we certainly appreciate, Dan, your time and presenting this opportunity for HMRA members. And Susan, we certainly do appreciate your time and, of course, the relationship that we've had with you over the many years that we've been doing business, and, of course, helping your members.
You've been a great asset to us in helping members save a lot of money, so thank you.
You're welcome. So that concludes our program today. This program is copyright 2019 by APPI Energy with all rights reserved. This concludes today's program. You may now disconnect. Thank you.
Thank you. See ya.
Bye-bye.
I think.